Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of I Cast Fireball, an actual play 5e D&D adventure where we go through the campaign Skulls and Shackles. I'm Thomas, your GM for this adventure, and around the table we have
Lieutenant Ignis Harkon,
Maximus Shans,
Chozo Lebec, Ataraxia Kalian,
and Buster Bilgewater.
We've got Ataraxia back, the Satyr Song crew, the Captain's Council. They have all made it to the first world, reconnected with Ataraxia, had feelings, emotions, forgiveness, violence, catharsis, and are all ready to free Ataraxia and his mom from the, we'll call it curse, but really enslavement that they have towards the Lantern King himself. Now, how we're going to get out of that? Well, the crew has a plan, and we're going to flesh that out on this week's episode. Crew.
That's me.
You were wanting to gather information, gather some knowledge and some items in the first world here to prepare for the eventual fight with the Lantern King, it sounds like. Yes?
Correct.
Excellent. All right. Last session, if my notes are correct, we've got some items here. We're looking for some spell scrolls, possibly, for feigning death. The magical magical booth called Belatro's Magical Shifting Scrolls,
Yes.
is where you could go.
My favorite shop.
There is a shop called Ledum as well, because we're looking for goons, and it's run by Rip, so Ledum Rip for any guns. And then we're also looking for some information and for possible ways of the contract, but it just sounds like a lot of background on who the Lantern King is, what their deal is, are there secrets about them, have people gotten out of contracts? All of that would be very valuable information.
Yes. I also would be interested in maybe some potions.
Some potion sellers.
Just a potion
All right.
seller to see maybe what somebody may have picked up or traded along the way into the Feywild. Since we were looking in our chests of emotional baggage and we only have a couple of potions, and we thought some potions might be fun to have on hand because maybe we'd use them more if we had a place to buy them with all of our riches.
Potion seller.
Potion seller.
Very good. All right. Throw that in here as well. Potion seller. And this stall is called Strongest Potions that you can see. Excellent. All right. Do we all want to do this together, or do we want to split up and divide and conquer here? I'm fine either way. Just wondering if people kind of had maybe possibly secret or hidden agendas and wanting them to wanted to go off on your own to maybe get some side quests, information, things like that. So now that I prefaced it that way, I realize anybody who does go off on their own will be suspicious. So we'll now feel that they have to have a side quest there. But just to recall, Tim and Isabel are not in sight of all of you guys, just to remind you as we've come back together here.
Yes.
So.
Oh, and speaking of reminding of things, Chozo is going to, now that we're getting ready to kind of head out into the wild, he's going to go up to Ataraxia and Atuki and say, now, as long as we are here in the fair realm, recall, my name is Pika, Ignis is Echo, Max is Sax, Buster is Buster.
Yes.
Everybody remembers this? We
I
agreed
did
on
take
this.
notes
It
on
was-
that.
Pika,
Yes, there we go.
Buster.
There we
What's
go.
Ignis's? Echo? That's right.
Echo.
Echo?
Yes.
And Max is
All
what
right.
again? Sax.
Like Max, but with an S.
Yeah.
Oh.
Playing the sax.
I'm just a careless whisper.
And Chozo is Pico?
Pika, P-I-C-A, like
Pika,
the
like
scientific name
Pokemon.
for the black-billed magpie.
Yes.
Me and
Okay.
Mickey immediately went to
It's
Pokemon.
Pikachu. We all know.
Awesome.
We all know. Don't pretend.
Don't put me on blast like that.
So Pikachu, and I'm Buster.
Oh my goodness. And I'm Buster. All right. So let's go to, it sounds like some shopping is in our immediate future here. Let's go to Palatro Magical Shifting Scrolls. Okay?
Yeah, let's do.
All right. As you go to Balatro's Magical Shifting Scrolls, who's leading this encounter and who is following along passively?
Hey, man. If Balatro is in the scene, then I'm there, head first, diving right in.
I will not be joining.
I don't feel the
Hey.
need to stay together as a party necessarily if we're just staying within the confines of the night market.
All right. So it sounds like just Pika is going to be heading out then to Balatro Magical Shifting Scrolls. Pika, as you go over to this stall, it is it's small compared to some of the others. Some of them are really large caravan wagons with the door open and you can walk in. And it looks like they can be converted to a sleeping quarter or can be converted to travel. This one is just like a typical stall that you would see at a farmer's market, with like the canopy tent and like maybe one table out. But it does have some impressive magic on display. Floating behind the main person of the stall, there is a bunch of scrolls that seem to be opening, folding, shifting around, overlapping on top of each other, and with a variety of symbols. They're going fairly quickly. And it's almost like it's purposefully presentational, right? To like catch your eye. So like there'll be like very bright colors and like the fonts will change and like rotate very quickly. And you can almost like feel like the air like interacting with these changes of the scrolls as they just get stacked on top of each other before they get shuffled around and then they start over again. Things like that.
None of them getting suddenly blown away by a surprise gust of wind that the vendor wasn't expecting.
No, these are pretty stationary. So
Nice.
but yes, you walk on over and you see a you are familiar with this race. You see a kitsune. Kitsune?
Kitsune.
Kitsune, yes.
Yeah.
And they are it appears to be a male who goes, yes, welcome to Balatro's Magical Shifting Scrolls. And like they move their hands, and as they do, a little prestidigitation like sparkles as they like adding a little bit of majesty to their booth. And they do like a snap their fingers real quick, and the lights like in their stall just change ever so slightly, and they're like changing colors to be more magical and mystical, and be like, friend, I can tell you are one who is looking for something unique, something special, something to bring about your magical desires. I have just the thing for you. And you haven't said a word, but he walks over to a case and he opens it up. And as he pulls out the scroll, there's a thin layer of dust on it. And the kitsune, he just goes and blows from one side to the other. The dust puffs up, and he goes, "This, my friend, is a very special scroll. One I'm sensing within you that could bring about your deepest desires. Yes, one that could." And he sees your unique figure at the moment could bring about repair that which could not be repaired, which could restore you to your natural form. Yes, I see this in you and would be willing to part with this fine scroll for the right price, of course.
Yes.
There's absolutely some performative element here, which you're like, okay, I'm definitely in the first world here. I am absolutely, this is all part of it. But there is a pause for you, Pika.
Yes, there is certainly a market for restoration. I am more in the market for customization, you might say.
Oh, well, for customization, of course, as I look at you now, well, you did not get to be where you are merely by holding on to that which you were given, but to change and use your own will to seize upon the changes that exist within the
world. Well, this scroll is not just one that could restore, but could bring about any particular desire that you may have. It is, and he looks around, back and forth. It is, shall we say, one that could bring about your deepest wish. With a hush.
Indeed, yes. This is intriguing, perhaps more to a friend of mine than it is to myself. Do you have anything that can make it seem like other people are dead by any chance? I mean, I'm still very interested in this, but also, just, impulse buys aside, I am here for some scrolls of feigned deaths. Do you happen to have any of these?
He touches his nose and points to you right after and goes, I can see you're a discerning man, one who thinks things through, wants to sit upon such an important decision as this. And he gently places the scroll down, and as he shuts the box, roll a perception check.
Can I actually just use my appraising eye and use an action to examine an object, learn its magical properties, how to use it, activate it, fairest market price, etc.?
Oh gosh, yeah. That's way more information I was going to give you than with the perception roll that I was going to give.
Chozo's perception sucks.
All right, let's go through the list of that. Fair market price, magical properties, all that jazz.
Yep, I learn its magical properties, how to use or activate it, and the fairest market price.
All right, sounds good. As he closes the scroll, there is a bit of or the case is what I'll say. There is a little flash, and you can actually see a thin layer of dust get created on top of the scroll as he's about to close it to add to the performative element to it, right? But as he was giving it to you, it's kind of hard because you weren't able to read it, right? You weren't able to hold it itself. So I won't give you all of those things, but there definitely was a, we'll just say you can read how this marketer handled this type of item. This marketer...
quick.
Yes,
what I want to know, is this actually a wish scroll? That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. He had a deftness, carefulness, and a reverence toward it, which you are fairly confident that this scroll actually would be as important or impactful as a wish scroll. You're your behavior and mannerisms actually make me believe that this is a wish scroll. There's a lot of performance and pomp here, but you are treating that honestly and truthfully as well. So, yes.
All right.
But yes.
Okay, yes.
Something to log away.
We'll definitely be making note of that to let Max know about.
Yes, so you are looking for the Feign Death spell scroll, right? Which we talked about last time.
Correct.
All right.
Now, I'm trying to remember if I would need two. I'm not sure if you can upcast Feign Death to have it affect more than just one creature. But actually, I'm not sure if you can upcast a spell scroll, now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't think you can. I think it's just whatever it is what it is. Because you would have had to upcast it when you create the spell scroll, essentially.
Okay, and Feign Death does not include an upcasting clause, so if we want to Feign Death for Ataraxia and his mother, we would need 2 copies of the scroll.
There we go. Okay. Belatra, of course, has some very high-level scrolls here. He goes, Feign Death, you say? Feigning death, of course. An unusual request, but questions that we don't question ourselves here at Belatros.
Yes, you have exes
right.
yourself, I see.
Yes. So many.
That's how you get out of a bad relationship, you feign death.
You feign death to get out of the bad relationship.
How else do you get out of it?
The most anti-conflict way to deal with a relationship.
It's just a wizard just learns to do that, and he just kills himself in all of his relationships.
Men will seriously learn how to fake their own death rather than go to therapy.
Like a couple women be like, my husband died in the exact same way.
Weird.
Yours too? Yeah.
All right. There are yes, of course, so feigning death. Yes, we do seem to have one feign death scroll.
It is a 3rd level scroll here. We also happen to have a deep slumber scroll, of course. This deep slumber working slightly differently. Not quite as potent as feign death if you need to get out of a situation, of course. But one which you can inflict a slumber upon multiple targets here. Now, of course, if you're looking for something a little bit more expensive or one that has more potency, although not feign death, we do. And he kind of like gestures his hand over to some smaller cases, which seem to have like the larger cases are the lower spell scrolls because he has more of them, but the smaller the case, the more potent the spell scroll might be. He goes, now, we do have a scroll. If you're just looking to get out of a situation, we have an irresistible dance scroll here. Not sure if that would interest you, but also a mislead scroll. If you're looking for an escape.
Mislead is a fun spell.
Yes, indeed, you are familiar with this. I heard you through the 4th wall.
Yes, rife with shenanigans, this spell. It is.
Indeed. We have a variety of clever, tricksy spells, if you will, but ones that are a bit more practical as well.
Okay, yes. The feigned death I am certainly interested in. I am hoping to get 2 of them, unfortunately. And with only one, it might change my plans a little bit. I should perhaps consult with my compatriots.
Of course. If you're looking for additional feigned death, I'm not sure you'd be able to find that without actually crafting or commissioning a feigned death scroll itself, which, depending on time, depending on currency, depending on expediency, could be possible. However, I'm not one who would be able to provide such a service to you. I merely deal with the scrolls themselves, trading back and forth.
Yes, indeed.
And you see that he closes a case with some scrolls that have PSA on the top that are in slabs as he closes them down. Anyway.
Yes, I will. Real quick, what is the average fair market value for a wish spell scroll by any chance? I imagine it is more than the value of everything I am currently holding.
Probably. Let's get the Dungeon Master's Guide.
It's also like, would he be here if he had a wish spell? Like, what are the chances he has one that is not being used?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, how likely is it that there's one sitting around in a shop? That's the.
That's a
I
good
feel like
point.
that's the trick. The trickier part is like, a wish spell
It is witch market.
so obnoxiously powerful. Like,
yeah,
what does
but
this guy
if you could
want?
wish your life to be any way, would you really wish to
yeah,
be a...
like, is this guy exactly where he wants to be with everything he wants? Like,
But what about the consequences?
Like, I could sell this spell, or I could just wish for the amount of money that the spell is worth
Yeah.
and solve the same problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up real quick the full text of my Appraising Eye ability, because I think...
You don't have to hold it and read through it.
Yeah, so I think the intent is that it would be as if it was the Identify spell, essentially, where it tells you what the magical properties are.
Yeah, if so, I can tell you that information.
Yeah, determine any magical properties the item has, how they might be used or activated, fair estimation of market price. Using the skill strains the eyes, and you must complete a long or short rest before you can use it again.
And Identify is specifically a touch spell too, so it's fairly different than Identify. It has also that fair market thing is also unique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by spending an action examining any object, you can determine any magical properties it has. So, Identify, but just with the eyes instead of touch, it seems.
Okay. All right. Then let's get you some more information here. And first off, let me look up the fair market value of a wish scroll.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, the DMG is unfortunately a little light on specific prices for magic items.
Well, it is a legendary item, and so it does say 50 50K gold pieces plus,
Yeah.
and so that's the minimum that
50,000
we're
gold
working
pieces.
with.
We don't even have that.
That's the minimum that
period.
we're working with.
We're not
here.
even close to 10, are we?
Well, I mean, like none of us are going to use a hammer of thunderbolts. What's the likelihood that we could either trade the hammer of thunderbolts or trade it to somebody else for enough cash to then get the spell scroll?
This is where some loot exchange.
Yeah, we
can
have a golden
happen,
sextant
right?
that's worth 1,000 gold pieces by itself. And then we got 15,000 gold pieces of gems, apparel, and books from popping the astral bag of holding. And then we do have the Hammer of Thunderbolt. So we have some things for trade, not just straight coins, but I don't know how his appraising eye felt like the Hammer of Thunderbolts would go for in the night market.
Because the hammer of thunderbolts is also a legendary item, right?
It is. It is a very legendary item, and it actually has like a story. It has like a background. It's got a purpose, like a specific purpose to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of 3, basically, right? In
Yeah.
a set. But Pika, let's talk about your appraising eye.
Mm-hmm.
Read to me again the things that you get, and let's go through it, because we've got the baseline of it's basically identify without needing to hold it.
Yes.
But price-wise, let's talk about how fair market value, this thing, it's hard to put a dollar value on
Yes.
because it is a wish spell.
Woof.
And it absolutely is 9th level wish. What are some other things about it, though? You know general attributes or like specifics about it?
Any magical properties the item has, so i.e. if it is a magical item, what kind of magical item is it? And then subsequently how it might be used or activated, which this is a wish spell. We know how that activation works. And a fair estimation of market price, which
I will give you an additional piece of information, because this is a wish spell, but you feel that there are some sort of like, you feel like there is some sort of like, not necrotic energy, but negative energy to it as well.
so maybe a cursed wish
you're not-
scroll.
So you're not sure what that's all about, right? But you're like, okay, this isn't cut and dry here. Like there's some sort of like, whether it's a condition on it or whether it's it doesn't feel like a protection, like it's like that. You just feel like something
Some
deeper,
stank
like
on that wish spell scroll.
some stank. Yeah, it's got some stank to it, right? And you're like, okay, could be a reasonable explanation of like why it's not been used yet, right?
Yeah.
So, but it is wish, so I mean, it's gonna do the thing it's gonna do.
Oh boy. Yeah, so I need to let Max know about that.
While you're thinking about all of this, you kind of come back to the conversation. The Kitsune, he's been going off on another part of the conversation, and you realize you've been thinking about all of this, like with your appraising eye, and he's holding up a scroll, and it just has a picture of a wasp on it, and he goes, which is why you can never be without a cape of wasps as well. One that could be, could interest you for one who seems to need some trickery, some sneaky for yourself as well.
Yes. Oh, goodness. All right. Baseline, how much for the Scroll of Feign Death?
Well, Feign Death, it's, let me think, this is where Thomas goes to the book.
The best part of every shopping episode. Finding the prices.
Finding the prize.
Ching ching.
All right.
So that'll be this spell. What is it? He's like in a what's it called?
Like the cash register sound? Yeah.
Yeah.
For a Feign Death scroll, one, while we are in the land of trickery, this would be 1,000 gold pieces. But the Cape of Wasps is just 600 gold pieces.
Certainly. I will take the spell scroll of Feign Death, and I'll just drop 1,000 gold onto the table in front of him.
Ah,
Yes, support local. Chozo takes a very direct look at the camera and says, support local.
and he goes, thank you, and he like sweeps his hand in front of you in like a bow, like a thank you, And as he does so, the scroll is like proffered towards you, and you see that his hand moves over the spot where the gold is, and it's just gone. It just disappears, and
Nice.
through some magical means.
Very
He's,
nice.
If he's sleight of hand, he is very sleighty.
Yes.
Very
And
handy.
please do be sure not to sell that wish scroll to anybody else before I come back.
Well, I cannot guarantee it'll be here by the time you get back.
I'm going to drop 25 more gold onto the table.
But perhaps I can put you in my mind's eye first.
Very good. I will be back. You can be sure of this. And I will walk away with the scroll of feigned death and literally none of the gold left that I walked into this exchange with.
Okay, all gone.
Yep.
Hey, Ignis, I need a loan. Or just a gift.
All right, that is a Pika. We are now looking for a goon, which I believe, Buster, you were looking for guns, right?
A gun. We gotta
Yeah.
say gun. I'm so sorry.
A
Give
gun.
up. We have to
Yeah,
ditch
we
the
got it.
goon line.
Give it up.
The old people will think it's funny, and young people will be very
Confused.
uncomfortable.
Let's not go to that kind of
Let's
shop.
go to the
Boom shop.
No.
Let's go to the firearm shop. Let's go to the firearms.
boom boom.
Yes,
the boom
there
boom
it is.
stick, yeah.
You walk into, this is an actual shop. It's got like a window in the front, and it is actually occupying one of the houses. There's an extensive inventory as you walk in here, and this is
And I got a wander on my shoulder.
yes, you got Wander, of course, and this is the shop called Letem, Let''em. And as you walk in, as you cross the threshold of this shop, you hear through prestidigitation or thaumaturgy just the sound as
Whoa.
you pass by, as you like walk through,
Hands up.
and you're like, huh! And then somebody behind you walks by you, like also through the entrance, and you hear the.
Oh, clever. I jump in and jump out, jump out a little bit.
And now your fifth time, it just goes.
Wow, awesome. Oh, this is fun. I love magic. All right.
And you hear from the back, you hear, "Hey, stop playing with my sounds!"
Sorry. Just I appreciate the magical flourish to the door. It's nice.
I'm with the customer. I'll be with you in a second.
All right. I will peruse, I guess. I guess I can wait to explain it to the owner, but Buster is particularly looking for a big boom because he's got Spellpan is working on combining the crossbow of that radical crossbow, doing some magical wandy stuff with that. I think I remember he had some kind of specs on like a wand crossbow mix that Buster had asked him to put some time on, so that feels more like the old reliable, fire a bunch off of kind of weapon, and he's looking for like the I don't know, the equivalent of a shotgun just a couple shots but big.
So sawed-off shotgun, magical shotgun, then.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Or not magical.
I mean,
just
it doesn't have to be a shotgun either. I'm okay if it's like having a double pistol on his belt does sound cool. The look of it would be
okay,
cool.
cool.
But something that has that he's not going to fire all the time, but when he pulls it out, it gives a kick.
As you are walking through, you see the person who originally was talking, and it is a large turtle.
Oh, awesome.
A really huge turtle who is very light on their feet and very dexterous as they're just kind of like going back and forth. They have this belt where they have a variety of pistols or like magical guns hanging off of it. And for one of the people he's talking to, and he goes, "This would be the one that you need if you're looking for a quick draw. If you're looking for a quick standoff there, you got this." And he pulls out, and it's entirely made of wood.
Ooh.
And as it's made of wood, as he puts it in his hand, it almost grows as he touches it and like pulls it out and points it towards the wall. And like as he's moving, you can see almost in slow motion, like vines that are like growing a little bit around his hand to like form a good grip, and then it's like enhancing on the barrel of the revolver on itself, and like a few flowers start to bloom before he pulls this like vine trigger, and as he does, just this magical burst builds and just impacts against the wall, doing impact damage, leaving a little bit of like an indent on the wall. He goes, that was setting 1. This has got 5 settings, so if you're looking to take down that son of a gun bully who's been teasing you, this one is the one to do it.
Is he talking to a child?
He is. He's talking to a kid.
Oh, yeah. Start him young.
A satyr kid.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
And the kid
his spidey senses start tingling.
Exactly, yeah. And he's like, that's great, mister. I'll take it. He goes, excellent. Let's talk payment. And he goes to like the desk out of earshot, so you can't hear what payment is. But
Buster's like, I don't think that kid's a kid. I can't tell. Satyrs constantly confusing me about their age.
I don't know if he's actually 13. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Surprise.
I will.
But
I
after
will
some time,
patiently wait.
you keep perusing, you keep looking for. You got Wander with you, who's just kind of like looking around and just kind of bored, and so you kind of feed Wander again some like
little cracker or
some
something.
food. Yeah, little crackers, some food to kind of keep him on your side because you're in a shop. And finally, the kid runs out holding this wooden gun, and kind of just goes muttering under his breath and be like, I'll finally show him. I'll finally show Brett who's the big man on the playground. And a little bit uneasy, but the
Okay.
turtle waddles over and goes, hello, my name is Rip. Welcome to Ledham.
Hey, glad to know that we don't think about the consequences at a gun shop.
Of course not.
How could you? Okay. I imagine you've got a lot of experience dealing with shell shock. Am I right? And they slap him on the shell.
He's gonna roll to see if he actually understands.
A little too on the nose, a little too subtle.
He just goes, look, I don't understand what you're talking about, but it sounds like you want to buy something from me. And
Yes.
so I'm happy to help you.
I do. Sorry. If we were in a race, I'd get there first.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Here's what
god.
Oh my gosh.
Here's what I'm thinking.
You're a bunny, and he's yep, okay. Thomas is catching up now.
Oh,
Here we
boy.
go.
I need
Sorry.
It's all right. I need kind of a finisher. You know, like a one and done kind of gun. Like I mean, maybe I'll use it again, but like something that it's got a lot of kick in the one hit kind of wonder is kind of where I'm.
Right.
It's like I have another weapon, ranged weapon, getting worked on back topside, but I thought maybe you got a whole shop here. Maybe there's something
That I do.
fit the bill.
You're looking for something that will take somebody out if you're backed into a corner.
Yeah.
Something that where you can get out of trouble. I believe I've got a few things here. Are you looking for magical properties? Like how magical do you need it to be? Do you need it to be cursed? Not cursed?
I mean, I always like a not. I mean, depending on the curse, of course. But for the most part, I think not curse, not sentient. But magical is great. I am a magic user by trade.
Okay, you said not sentient. That's going to be a little bit harder with some of these finishers here. The more power that they have, the more
I mean, like when
awareness they have. as well.
I guess I'm not looking to play second fiddle to a firearm. So
Okay. Let's see.
I don't want to.
well,
I have had an item that controlled my brain before. I don't enjoy it.
yeah, it's happened to me a couple times.
Heart
Not
of
the
a hag.
Okay. All right. I've thankfully stayed away from the stuff myself. So I've. You think a little bit hard to do in the witches' market, but somehow we were able to stay above all of that, not make any shady deals with those people. Let's see if we can avoid any shady deals here while we're looking around. And he just kind of goes to like a case. The case has like a few. Traditional to us, like they look fairly mundane from the real world perspective, but from you, they are very, very odd, very unique. There are some which are like not natural at all. It's like metal, it's got like some wood in it. You're like, this seems kind of weird. But then there are some which are like, okay, that makes more sense. Like some made out of bone, like carved from bone itself. There's one that's made out of like it's just basically like a mortar, like a mortar launcher that is attached to like a small strap that you'd wear around your shoulder and just launch. And he goes, now all of these, they have the capability for magical enhancement by yourself or through other means if you need magical ammunition yourself. Some that are made from the living, such as these bones, they do seem to impact and affect those living all the more. But if you don't want to deal with like banshee bullets or ammunition and things like that, you might want to stay away from that type of
What
work there.
do any of these have the capacity to, I don't know, just off the top of my head, kill or deeply wound the somebody like the Lantern King?
One
For
of the
example,
eldest.
just a random example.
Yeah.
You're looking for a nuclear option, it seems.
Nuclear?
Some's like, I mean, I just one that is just the final say, if we will.
Ooh, yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Oh, final say sounds good.
All right. Look, I mean no disrespect, but I just met you. Do you even have the capital to back something up like that?
You gave a big gun to a child a moment ago. I don't know what you're, what, you gotta give me a number.
If it's not money that you're offering here, I just need to know what we're willing to negotiate before we go any further, because if you're not willing to part with something substantial, then the final say is not going to be something that I'm going to be able to part with.
I've got a couple fairly potent magical items in the old pack.
Oh, you did say you're a magic user. Okay. Would you mind telling me what some of them are, just to kind of get a gauge of what we're working with here?
I mean, could I have the bag of the chest of emotional baggage with me?
I think you usually do.
Yeah, it's usually Buster's thing.
I'll take it off, open it up, and pull out a couple magic things that, like the hammer probably is what comes to mind as like a very potent magic item that we have no use of.
As soon as you pull the hammer out, the turtle just says, "We're in business. All right, let's go and take a look."
Great. There's more where that came from, and I put it back in the chest and close it.
All right, well, let me take you back, and I'll show you the final say. You get taken to the back, and you hear the turtle Rip just goes, "I'll be with you in a second. I'll know if you take anything." And he just leads you to the back. And he takes you to his workbench. And as he takes you to your workbench, there's a bunch of strewn about weapons that are just currently being worked on. One that are like being carved from wood. One that are got like an anvil with like some rock on it, like an amethyst almost, that just seems to be magically being pounded on continuously. And just like sparking, and you're like, this is like, I mean, you thought Spellpan Pete's stuff was crazy.
Yeah.
And it still is. It's still crazier than what you're seeing here, but this is like, you're like, okay, everyone's got their own process, their own magical process here, right? And this is a lot. Well, right underneath his bench, there's like a safe that he pulls out a key, unlocks it, opens it up, and
there is just a glowing, basically wand that he's got there.
Okay.
Not necessarily a gun, but a weapon that I stumbled upon many moons ago, which I have yet to pull out.
Okay.
I call this the final say, but some call it the world ender. Some call it, well, they don't really know what to call it, but I know what it is.
Would you permit me an insight?
You may hold it. Yes, I do not recommend activating it.
No.
In these close quarters.
Just magical insight. And I kind of tap my head. So yeah, I will use the identify spell on it.
Okay, yeah.
Because like the classic tortoise and hare, this guy's taking way too long to show me his good stuff, and I want to get to it quickly. Yes, through touch, arcane, and magic eye, what is imbued, identify. I have to rhyme. Yeah.
Good thing in the first world, actually.
Really?
Lantern King would like you. Yeah.
Oh,
Of course.
He'd like me, huh? Like he would like a good meal.
You know what? I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
As soon as you're done, you're like, there's this is a wand of wonder.
Ooh.
Okay.
A wand of wonder has 7 charges, and while holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and choose a target within 120 feet. The target can be a creature, any point in space. Roll a d100, and there's a table that you must follow to understand what is happening by the wand of wonder. There are, 20 things that could happen based off of what you roll, but it is all random. And Rip says,
This wand is pretty much chaos magic incarnate. It's got the primal magics of the first world imbued into it itself. And so although there is a way to harness and control it, what I mean is there's a way to harness and control it because the wand exists. You can't always direct and get an idea of like what it will do necessarily. So,
Whoa.
just know that.
some of these effects for our audience, if you are not able to go look it up, some of them are if you roll a 1 through 5, you cast slow. 6 through 10, you cast fairy fire. 11 through 15, you're stunned.
Yeah,
and nothing happens.
You're stunned. Yeah.
You cast gust of wind, detect thoughts, stinking cloud, heavy rainfall, an animal appears, lightning bolt. 600 oversized butterflies fill a space. You enlarge a target, you know? Things like that. Darkness. You cast fireball, invisibility. Lot of stuff that
I like
can
the
happen.
idea of like something's looming over you, and as like an instinct, you just like cast your wand at it, and it's just like detect thoughts. You're like, dang it.
But at on a 98 to 100, you have the potential to fully petrify an enemy.
Yes.
Turn them to stone.
I only bring this up and show you this, one, because you got the goods to back it up, but also, you talking about defeating an eldest. Well, this magic is first world chaos magic incarnate, and that's probably one of the only things that could immediately do some significant damage if you're not whittling away or trying to play the Lantern King at his own games and try to beat him and all, so...
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Wow. All right. This is wild. Okay. Then lots of things could happen from this.
Yes. So, your interest level, shall we say, this is something that we'd be dealing with here.
This is not bad.
Not bad. This is the final word.
Yeah, but sometimes the word is your final word. This is a little chaotic. It's kind of sometimes negative.
Well, yes. Look here, and he flips it over, and as you didn't see, there's a second switch, and he goes, "Look, if you hold this while casting it, you expend multiple charges, and then you can kind of roll what's called get a more likely chance to get something that you want. essentially, if you expend multiple charges, you can get advantage on your D100 roll, and you can kind of choose. You can choose between the two that you roll of what you want to have happen. So still chaotic, but more chances. You're just using up 2 charges immediately.
That I like. Well, you look at what are you thinking? What's the damage?
Well, I mean, it just depends on how creative we want to get here. Are you strictly looking into trade? Are you strictly looking into money? Are you looking for a soul exchange? Are you looking for years off your life? I mean, what is on the table here?
I mean, I don't really have a use for that hammer.
That's okay. That brings us pretty close in a conversation here.
How close?
Well, let me go to my eBay listing for what the hammer is currently going for. All right. I mean, I can always extract the magic from this. I could just hold on to it for somebody. Because this is kind of a collector's item, I know. I mean, you'd be looking for... if you stumble upon someone who's powerful enough looking to kind of complete this set, I mean, it would be quite good. Yeah, all right. Plus, it just looks kind of awesome with the dwarven faces on it and all that.
Oh, it's good show item. One you put on a
Good point.
display. Yeah, a lot of name recognition. Yeah, because it needs those other 2 items. You don't really got to worry about someone taking it from you. Kind of. You seem kind of nervous about people stealing stuff.
I'm just, gets in the wrong hands. I could be blamed for quite a bit of stuff. I've got to vet them, before I give them my goods.
Yes.
And you immediately think of the child who walked out with...
Yes. and I literally told him I'm basically thinking of fighting the Lantern King. So
Exactly.
He has not put 2 and 2 together.
Yes. Of course you have to vet them.
Yes.
Yes, mhm.
Indeed.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Buster's wily enough that he would just trade the hammer off if he can just do that.
I think we could do a straight trade, obviously.
Great.
I think that would be
Easy.
I think we could do a straight trade between the hammer and the wand, and we can call it good from there.
Bill of sale or anything like that?
I mean, a handshake's probably is good enough here.
And he extends his hand out. This
I do want because I'm magical. I apologize. You aren't attuned to this, are you?
Oh, this wand?
let me check. And he just kind of grabs it and he goes, "Ha! I was." All right.
Yeah.
And so he the bottom of it, he just kind of taps it 3 times very forcefully. 1, 2, 3, and it just kind of goes. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. There you go.
And literally, I pull the hammer up, both hands. I go, literally cannot attune to this unless you have the other items.
All right. And he takes it with one hand and just and puts it on his workbench very easily.
Okay. Turtle power.
Ha.
All right.
Cowabunga.
Great. Well, and Buster will go ahead and very gently put the Wand of Wonder into the chest, shut it up, and strap it back onto his back. Be like, well, it was Buster, by the way. I put my hand out.
Buster, rip. He grabs your hand and just you hear a cracking sound as the deal has been struck. And he goes, "Pleasure doing business with you."
Absolutely. Cheers. I will leave out of this strange shop.
As you walk out, you see a female kitsune who is waiting to talk to Rip. And as Rip sees her, he goes, "Oh, Marion, how's it going? I got your item for you over here." And you just walk out with your final say as you looked there. So you have gotten your item. Pika has gotten one of his items for certain. We're jumping to somebody else now. Ignis or Max. We'll do. What do you say, Ignis?
Sure.
Do Ignis now.
Sure.
Yeah. Great.
As she's looking around the night market and searching for potions, can we say that she runs across Pika, walking around after he's procured his scroll?
Okay.
She'll just, "Birdman!" She'll gesture for him to come over. "I need your you have a word for it. You have a knack for knowing what things are and knowing exactly what's in bottles, that you don't have to rhyme out loud to cast a spell to know what's in it. Would you mind coming with me to make sure that we're not buying bottles of swill?
Is there any chance I have had a short rest in the time that Buster has been
True. I
dealing
forgot
with
that it
all
was
this?
only for a long rest. Sorry, I forgot about that.
So we did talk about how the beginning of the episode we did talk about like us taking time, right?
Oh, sure.
So we did talk about like this is not going to be an hour. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It
could be
gonna
over
We're
the
going to spend a
course of
couple of days in the
days.
Feywild, yeah.
We're going to spend a couple days, right? So if we
Okay.
need to, so if anybody needs to do something today, absolutely.
Just
jump in.
when
But if
she
we can
thinks about
wait
it, when she
some
wants to go
time-
check out potions, she will ask Chozo to come with her, so that she doesn't have Buster muttering "identify" in a public space all the time.
Between sessions of taking her emotional rage out on Max's face.
This wasn't like a subscription kind of thing. It was a one and done.
Listen, that was a couple of days ago. We're past
Max
it.
is-
We're
I just like
Max is
you,
just,
you
like,
have to
resting.
keep
He's
coming
like-
back to it. Like Max, I need to see you in the alley for a minute. No, this has been really good. It's been really good.
This wasn't a subscription.
I
Oh my
unsubscribed to
gosh.
this.
I love the idea that she's finding some emotional stability in just beating the crap out of his face.
Oh my
It's a
god!
one-time purchase.
There's a one-time offer, please.
The
My
only
face.
tacos this place has, according to Max's knowledge.
As Max is all struggling with mimic tacos, churritos every once in a while. Oh man.
Yeah. So during our downtime, at some point, Ignis will ask if Chozo would be willing to come and make sure that whatever the peddler is peddling is actually the potions that he's telling us, and not just discounted swill in a glass bottle.
Yes, I can do this once per day, well, once per hour, you might say. So, when you find the ones that you wish to be examined, I can examine it. Also, I, lean in really, really close, found somebody who is selling a wish scroll. And I think this would be a much better solution for Max to solve his marital problems than trying to draw it from the deck.
Which booth would that be? Hopefully
I
one on
point
the
to it.
end that would be quiet
Flashing
at
lights,
night, and
Balatro.
one that she might scout out later for possible heist. What?
Good heavens.
I see, miss. Would you be willing to? Could you come with me now, so that I
Yes.
don't buy potions and think? Okay, great.
All right, Ignis, what potions are you looking for?
That's a great question. I'm interested in. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. I feel like all of us have at least one small healing potion on us, and then I know I have a superior healing in the chest of emotional baggage.
I do not think I have a potion on me.
I don't have.
I have
healing
no
potion
potions
at
on me.
present.
Well, never
I
mind.
have fire breathing, water breathing, and invisibility. Is all I've listed in my inventory.
Yeah, that's what I have those listed in the chest. I thought everybody had gotten a small potion at some point.
I think we used them.
We could have.
I know I gave one to one of the humans that Ignis didn't like. I gave it to.
Yeah. Actually, well, that's probably what this one is. Let me erase that. So probably some healing potions, and me as a player am just interested in things more off the wall, like the fire breathing and interesting potions that might be a one-time quick use to make battle exciting.
All right, sounds good. All right, Mike. All right. From Sneak Attack. Always liking the weird potions. Sorry, that's what I was referring to, and it was a very obscure reference. So, all right,
I
here we
didn't
go.
even get it. I was in sneak attack.
It's an Easter egg. Nobody knows it's an Easter egg.
Her name's Mickey, not Mike.
There you go.
My dad was Mike, so I get it a lot. It's okay.
As you're walking up, this is a very. You hear them shout his wares, not at the top of his lungs, but just to passerbys, and be like, "Potions, potions, potions for all! Come get your potions for your adventuring needs, for your everyday needs. We have potions for everything." Ah, yes, you. As he looks at you, Ignis, not quite sure how to describe you, just goes, you
You have an angelic presence, shall I say? You are looking for some potions, if I may be so bold. Hence why you're at my booth. Which potions are you looking for in particular? Are you looking for the mundane to help around the house, or are you looking for one to lead into battle?
More the battle one. Are you saying I belong in a house? Or are you saying that I have to have housely potion?
I'm saying I don't make assumptions from just looking at someone.
More the battle ones.
I see. And you, a respectable bird person, are you also looking for the battleish type of potions? Or are you just here along for the ride?
Pika? Pika, you there, Pika?
Oh, sorry. I've been reading a book.
Sorry. No, that makes sense. Okay, so Pika's kind of like purposefully like
Yeah.
Reading a book
standing
in the back.
back so he can
excuse
be...
me, I'm just reading my scroll.
No, reading a D&D book, in fact, trying to find some
There we
stats. Yes, what is the question?
Just, is there anything that you're looking for in particular? The battle-wise potions as well that I could interest you?
I am looking for a screaming deal.
Oh, screaming deal. Well, we have a lot of potions, scream deals. Let me get a variety out here. And as he does, he like opens a few of his cases and you see potions and potions and potions. And he goes, I assume if you're looking for battle, we're going to be needing some sort of health, some vitality, some healing, if you will,
Yes.
Well, we have superior, we have moderate, we have minor potions of healing, all from at a variety of prices, ranging from 50 gold pieces all the way up to 5,000 gold pieces. Ones that could give you a little boost. We have a mixture. We have some vitality potions, which are mixed with quite a price, but you can, and he holds one up, which is like, changes from a gold to a red. But when it goes to gold, it like swirls almost in like a tornado fashion, and then the red it like kind of dies down, and then swirls, and then it dies down. He goes, this is a combination of two magical properties. We have a superior healing vitality potion mixed with a haste potion here. Very difficult to do, very expensive, but if you're leading into battle, one that where you could essentially take two actions in once to heal yourself and to be given hasteful properties. We have things like that. Other potions as well. We have, and he kind of looks over at the case, which are like utility spells, and he's like, I don't believe you'd be wanting any of those. You wouldn't be wanting to make animal friendship, so to speak. Let's stick to some of the other ones that we have. Yes. This one, it's a clear liquid. It's kind of a small. I call this Dew of the Morning Star. This one can cure most ailments or conditions that you would have upon yourself. Can cure you from a drunken night, making you instantly sober, but it could also make you not so exhausted as well. Some of the properties as well. Again, Dew of the Morning stuff. This one, I'll just set this one to the side just in case. And so let's go through some of them. We've got Hill Giant Strength. We've got resistance in a variety of ways, each for one type of element. It's like fire, cold, divine, necrotic. There are some which are dual as well, which would be much more the cost, of course. There is a potion of growth. There is one called the Bramble Skin Elixir. The Bramble Skin Elixir, which could harden your skin into jagged bark, basically. Just interesting one if that catches your eye. But then you've also got Heroism, got one which is a bright, just like majestic yellow, almost like the yellow of the sun. He goes, this one, if I may say, is probably one you'll be looking for. It is quite a penny. But invulnerability be one for a battle, you say? Potion of invulnerability?
That's just resistance to all damage, right?
Everything. Yes, I saw you break the fourth wall, and I respond indeed.
He goes, yes, resistance to all damage for 1 minute. But yes, that one could set you back, if you will. Of course, we have superior healing, we have heroism, things like that. Has everything caught your eye to your liking, or is there? Are you looking for something more potent, more powerful? My most powerful potions, if you will.
Do you have any potions of haste on their own without the mixture?
Oh yes, just of haste. Let me see. I don't believe I have any more. I seem to be out of just haste. I can, of course, commission one for you, depending on the length and time you'd be around. We might be able to create one for you.
Yes, it seems to be the normal thing around here, yes.
Well, we are. We do. If you plan to stick around for a while, you can't find better craftsmanship here in the witch market.
Mm-hmm.
As Ignis surveys the potions, she'll say, a lot of these potions have to do with internal or self improvement. Do you have anything that does external damage? Something like grace or ice or something that does...
Fire breathing?
That's a great example of one, yeah.
All right. I call this one Dragon's Breath. And it's kind of like a shifting. He goes, before ingesting, you announce which element of which Dragon's Breath you wish to mimic. And you can do so. It gives you 3 charges to use within 1 minute, however. The 3 charges does pump it up quite a bit, but definitely something that you could do if you like. It sounds like you're looking for something a little bit more offensive instead of to enhance yourself. Is that true, miss?
Sure.
All right. Well, let's
It is, in
see.
fact,
else do
exactly
I
what I
have?
said.
Well, I just, again, don't wish to assume.
Never.
And let's see. Most of the stuff he has does seem to enhance who
Sure.
you are or your capabilities, right?
That's fine.
Like there's some that could transform you temporarily. Like there's one called the Avatar of the Green, which could transform you into a tree ant. There's one that is called Seasons Shift, which you basically random things will happen to you by either getting health points or like an aura of frost pops around you, things like that. Yeah, so there's mostly that stuff, but he does have let's see.
While he's looking, I'm thinking at least a round of minor healing potions, maybe a superior for good measure. So we have a couple superiors. Anyone interested in any of these? Dragon's Breath might be interesting.
Yeah, and we can go out of RP for that just to get a
Yeah.
general around, because he's not going anywhere. So
Yeah.
after a couple days talking about it, going through, Ned, or rather Pika, you do look at some of his potions, and some of his potions are not what he says. Definitely.
Great.
And so you're able to kind of like pick them out, and you're like, that healing potion is green. That doesn't look right. But you know, you're able to kind of like lead Ignis through your ability over time onto like what to pick and what to avoid.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So the thing that I am trying to remember exactly how it works is I'm pretty sure if you drink more than 1 potion at the same time, then nasty stuff starts happening. So
Ooh,
we
really?
can only
Yes.
we can only
Yes.
reliably focus on 1 potion per person during this fight.
yes, there's it's optional rules, but it's fun. It's called mixing potions. If you drink 1 potion while still under the effect of another, or pour several of them into a single container, something unique could happen. So then I roll a d100, and some of it's just like, well, it's a magical explosion. You get 6d10 force damage on yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, or it's just like one loses effect, neither of them work, you vomit. They both work, type of a thing. That's why some of these that do the dual effects are so powerful, because it's only 1 potion
Sure.
still with 2 effects mixed into it. So, things like that.
So I'm thinking like for Ignis, being right up there in the melee of stuff, invulnerability would be great. I'm thinking Hill Giant Strength would. Well, oh, but wait, you attack with Dexterity, not with
Correct.
Strength.
Hill Giant Strength. None of us use Strength as a modifier. I don't
Yeah,
believe.
I think you've been given strength potions before, and everyone's like, we don't use this. Like, it's
Yeah.
not beneficial to us.
So I think the Haste Potion, even though it's mixed with the Superior Healing Potion, that would be incredibly valuable for, I think, either Max or Ignis, because it gives you an extra free attack every turn.
Yep.
Yeah, and your speed
Yeah,
is
haste is
increased,
really
of
nice.
course. So
Yeah. I'm interested in the Haste and Superior, a round of minor potions. What does the Dew of Morningstar do something other than just heal? It sounds like it healed like healed like poisons and stuff, but we're not anticipating.
yeah, so it's mainly like what you effects that would happen somewhat naturally. Hangovers, exhaustion, benefits of a short rest is kind of what the Dew of a Morningstar would have happen. So you could like re-roll hit dice in that, like as if you took a short rest. For warlocks, it would give them spell slots back, things like that. So
I'm wondering, with the Avatar of the Green transforming into a treant, would it function in a similar way to like the Druid's wild shape, in terms of like, okay, I've got this huge extra pool of hit points as a treant, I can make a bunch of really big, powerful attacks, and then when I get reduced to 0 hit points, suddenly I'm a binder again, and now I can start casting spells.
right.
it's like the polymorph spell. Yes.
Okay.
So, and that's how polymorph works as well. So
That could be pretty valuable for... I mean, Ataraxia and Chozo are both leaning very support-heavy, but with Ataraxia's new subclass, he does have a lot of other attack options now as well. So I think he's more versatile as a spellcaster throughout the entire fight, but we could give Chozo...
Are we taking
Avatar of the
Fleeple
Green.
into the fight? I thought we were just using his body to like
Fleeple?
gain access. Yeah.
Ataraxia.
Wait, did I
don't
say-
know. I don't know
did
what
I
I
say-
said.
did I say
I meant
somebody-
Ataraxia. I don't know what I said though.
Gotcha.
Fleeple. You said Fleeple.
Did I? I meant, are we porting him right
Understandably.
over? Ned'll play 3 characters in this fight.
Surprise,
Actually-
everybody! I have a giant bag of standing stones.
The whole fight's just going to be Ned characters. Yeah.
No, sorry. I
Rips all Ned.
mean, are we bringing Ataraxia into this fight? I thought we were just like using him as a ticket to get in.
I don't know that. Yeah, because we basically said like he might not be able to join the fight because of the.
My thought was anything was on the table as of right
Okay.
now. So just
And we all know Ned can handle
exploration,
multiple
but-
characters in a fight. The forever DM.
100%.
Yeah, so I like the Haste Superior, the minor potions. I think the Dragon's Breath and Avatar of the Green for those reasons you were just talking about. So Ignis will kind of pool a couple. She'll just gingerly take off a couple of the potions and kind of gather them on a separate table off to the side just to kind of separate them. And as she looks at them, she'll put the heroism one back and think about the bramble skin and then put that one back. And so she'll gather together the Haste and Superior potion, 4 minor potions,
Okay.
the Dragon's Breath, and Avatar of the Green. And she'll kind of like side-eye Chozo to make sure that that's all, everything that we have gathered here is exactly what he said that those ones are.
Great. Yep, they are. So
Perfect.
you shift through some of the questionable healing potions to the actual ones, and you get those. It's going to be
How much would something like this run us?
The DM thinks it's probably going to be close to. It could be close to like 8,000 gold pieces with some of these, if that. But it could be a little bit less. I'm trying not to count literally everything up on the podcast here for our listeners, but somewhere around there, maybe a little bit less. There's some bartering, some trading that could be done if need be, similar to what Buster did. But he'll put them aside for you and goes,
Yes, we can discuss payment in time, or if your chest finds it's a little bit more empty than you initially thought. So, but yes,
Can Ignis look at Chozo and go, smoke 'em if you got 'em?
Nod.
She just
nod,
pulls out a
nod,
bag
nod.
of gems that she'll have pulled from the chest of emotional baggage from before.
There you go.
That's money if
And,
you don't spend it.
The potion seller kind of like, he pulls it out, and you can tell just from your passive like investigation, Ignis, like he like skips a beat, and he's like, oh. And as you just plop it down, he was definitely not expecting that amount of wealth coming from you. He judged you, and that was absolutely, you have broken the stereotype in his mind and that he had, and so he is reassessing you right now, and he goes, of course, yes. Pleasure doing business with you. You get all the potions. We'll tally all that up off the episode here. And you now have potions. We now have the final say, and we have a scroll here. We're going to get to Max on the next episode of I Cast Fireball.
Ooh, shopping.
But if we're doing a downtime, we're all leveling up.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Level 12. Baby. And Ned gets to level up 2 characters.
Yeah. Fortunately, level 12 is an ability score improvement, so it should be pretty simple.
Oh, that's great.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's just go around the table. Max, still going in Ranger?
Yep. Still
Ranger.
ranging it.
Are you rolling or taking the half?
I'm rolling. Here we go. Oh, suck a duck. That's a 2.
Oh, man.
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure. Let's do inspiration
Unconventional.
on that.
I'm making it
Unconventional.
unconventional, you know?
Max didn't get much screen time here,
Yeah.
so sure, why not?
But you won't let me do it. But you won't. But you
I
won't.
literally am letting you.
I literally am.
And that's 2 more better. That was a 4.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, Ignis, you going in fighter still?
Fighter, and I always take the Hiaf.
All right, Hiaf.
So that will
There
be
you go.
a D10. Half of D10 is 5, plus 1 is 6, because you take half plus 1, plus 2 for Constitution. So it's 8. So my hit points are now at, math is hard, 102.
Holy moly.
Ooh, triple digits.
Triple digits.
That's so much HP.
Yes.
I mean, I'm super low. I'm only at like 50 hit points, Thomas. Don't go crazy.
You
No,
are out
no,
of
remember
power
this.
range now, officially.
there you go.
Don't give him
Buster,
ideas.
going to wizard, yes?
100%. And one more
All
D6. And I rolled a
There you go.
5. Let's go.
Nice.
That puts
There
me
you go.
up to, let's see here, 82 hit points, which is
Hey.
like
Hey,
Wizard.
way more
that's
than any.
pretty crazy.
I
I
have
have the
rolled-
lowest hit points.
I've rolled so many high hit point rolls.
What does Max have?
I have 79.
What?
I think the
wizard has
last
more
like
hit points than
3
you?
the last 3 times we've leveled up, I have rolled under half
Like a
every
2.
time.
Oh, man.
That's
All
why I used my
right.
inspiration, because I was like, come on, man.
Chozo still going into binder, I think.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm going to roll for that.
Great.
That's a 1, so we reroll 1s.
Yep, we reroll ones.
That's a 6. He has plus 2 con, brings Chozo up to 91.
all right. And Ataraxia.
Yep, Ataraxia. That's also going to be a D8. He also has plus 2 con. That's a 1. We reroll 1.
Hey.
Okay.
And that's a 7.
Hey.
So that brings
Nice.
Ataraxia up to 89.
Yes, this is a boring level up. It's just basically ability score improvements for everybody. I just checked. Nobody gets additional spells, I don't think. Nobody gets
I do
anything
not.
else new there.
I think
Just
just the
ability
normal,
score.
the normal spell
Just-
increase.
Okay.
Um,
And or you could take a feat, of course, if you're not familiar with level 12. Whenever you get an ability score modifier, you can choose to do 2 in one area, 2 ones in 2 different areas, or a feat, which most feats give you 1 in one area and a little something something. This has been a long outro, but we are now all level 12. And Max, we're going to start with you on the next episode of I Cast Fireball. Players, thank you for joining me. Listeners, thank you for joining us. If you like what we're doing, it'd be great if you could leave us a 5-star review on the podcatcher of your choice, or shoot us an email at icastfireball2020@gmail.com, or join our socials where we have some fun shorts that we've got going on there about fun episodes or moments from season 2. And Josh doing some amazing animation over there, just all on his own. It's incredible. So go look at his hard work. And we just love hearing from you. If you want a little bit more of our cast here, you can go to our YouTube channel where we have a Cosmere actual play where we're doing it. We're going through the Stonewalkers campaign published by Brotherwise Adventures, and it's visual, it's fun, and it is a good time over there. But if you also like more of the cast, you can go listen to some other podcasts. Josh has been in 2 other podcasts. He's been in Sneak Attack. He's been in Titans of Altera. We've got some fun stuff over there going on. And then, of course, we've got Ned with his podcast, Improv Tabletop, where they have ongoing campaigns and fun... I was going to say fun, wacky campaigns on their Patreon as well. And they are wacky because Strahd is coming to real life and going to take vengeance upon them IRL. So don't forget to leave everybody a 5-star review on the podcatcher of your choice. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends and fellow wacky adventurer. But until next time, I'm Thomas, your DM, and around the table we have...
Lieutenant Ignis Harkon.
Maximus Shans.
Chozo Lebec, Ataraxia Kalian.
And Buster Bilgewater.
Let's keep that fire going, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.